What up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Let's get it on. We got a good video today, guys. We got some water, staying high and hydrated. Push the sun through the door.
Let the mood intrude. Up raise it like the nude. No words here.
How's everybody doing? Yo, no mids. We're just gonna be drinking some water, bud. Getting high and hydrated. I think I'm actually gonna be backing off on the beer and the liquor for a while, guys. Unless it's a special occasion. I can't be drinking them all the time, guys. My life and my body is just not doing so good if I keep it up. So we're going to stick with some water. I'm going to get my buddy Noah. Me and my buddy Noah, we're going to get him on a health kick. In order to get healthy, we got to start by stop drinking. If you guys see anybody who gets in shape, number one thing they say is they stop drinking, because you got to get that. It's going to help quite a bit. The beers suck. The calories suck. How you doing, Alex? You guys all rock, though. I hope I don't lose anybody. I will still do special drinking videos. So if you guys want to donate for those, we'll do those for like my birthday, St. Patrick's Day, holiday, shit like that. I just can't be doing it for every fucking weekend, guys. But I appreciate it. But any donations will be put towards my family and my weed. I think I'm going to start getting some more weed and extracts. That's what I want to kind of push the channel towards. Because I started feeling like I was getting off the channel with all this drinking. I like to drink and this, that, and the other, but I like my channel to be more about weed and shit. So we're going to kind of focus on that, guys. But you all rock. And I hope I don't lose anybody for this. All right, guys, let's do a dab. We've got some, I got to hit the shop soon, too. We're smoking the Super Lemon Scotty, getting high and hydrated. God, getting low on it. It's over in the corner, hiding. IS-59, yeah, buddy. It's okay. I mean, I don't care if anybody drinks. I'm not opposed to it. I'm not going to say I'll never drink again. I'm not 25, but I'm sure as hell not. Wait. When I was 25, I used to say I'd stop drinking. I'm 45 now. I'm not going to ever say I'll stop drinking. But what I want to do is back off it some. I'm the type of drinker that just doesn't stop, guys. So, I mean, I don't know if you're like me. I'm just that guy, and I don't like being that guy. Because I want to just be able to stop. And so, like, when I'm on the cruise and shit like that, if we're on a holiday or my birthday, I'll drink. But other than that, I got to kind of watch it. Otherwise, I get overboard. Happy Sunday, Cannabis Soul. I am out of butane, buddy. So I've got my nail on the stove. We got the T. Schmitty out here. It is a fumed rig. And we're dabbing some Super Lemon Scotty. But you guys all rock. Again, I still have the best fans and friends in the world. Guys like you are who keep the channel going, guys, with the support and everything. And I'm sure one way or another, you know, you guys will be here. I mean, whether I'm drinking water or beer, it ain't any different, guys. Good morning, Big Perm. You know, Big Perm, you're one of my only guys who ever comments on Twitch, and I always look forward to it. Let's go, buddy. How you doing, Clara? Good morning. Hope everybody's doing good. This is my video to say I'm probably not going to be drinking for a little bit. So, what is it? I might drink for my anniversary and my birthday. So I'm going to try to back off some drinking for a little bit. Hell yeah, Perry's Knife Tack. Dude, I haven't seen you in a minute. Dude, I will, bud. Hell yeah, bud. I like that. You know, I didn't notice it until I pulled this up here, but your picture, that Paris knife tactical with that circle, kind of looks like the what is it, Minute Maid? The lemon lime, the lemonade. It kind of looks like one of those juices. I just realized it. Hell yeah, bud. You rock. Hell yeah, dude. I got you, buddy. We'll love to do that, bud. Anyway, so what's going on here is I've got some water here. I'm out of butane. And so I've got my dab here. And so what I do is I got my nail on the stove. So I got to go hit the shop. Shit, I got 20 followers, guys. You guys all rock. God, we got 20 guys following here after I just said I wasn't going to be drinking. You guys are awesome. All right, let me go grab my nail real quick. Guys, my shorts are falling down. I've got these big baggy pajamas on. Dude, Bubba, you better. Like, people don't use it enough. Everybody's scared to. WW's, I'm going to donate and make Noah drink. Jesus fucking Christ. No, I'm going to get Noah on the sober plan, guys. I will fucking tell you guys what. You guys go donate and I will go crazy. I will go to the weed shop. I will do a gram dab. All good. I don't care. I would do as many gram dabs as you guys want. I'm not saying I'm not going to drink. I mean, just make sure. I'll just make sure it's going to make your donations more worthwhile because it'll be like, hey, it's my birthday or a holiday or whatever. You guys all rock. Noah. Monday through Noah, you and me, buddy. We're going to I'm going to get you and me ripped, bud. Hold on. I'm going to do this dab here real quick and then I'll send you a link. Bubba, you better join a live. I don't even remember the end of that. I don't remember most of that live. That's when I got up today and I was like, I don't know if I should be doing that all the time. I was like, I don't even know what happened. That was the one where I had to double check what happened at the end of it. Make sure I didn't pass out. Well, Noah, buddy, you and me can do that. We got to hit the gym, though. We can't just do the drinking without the gym part. Well, yeah, I know. You also got to watch your fucking liver and shit. I'm 45? Yeah, I'm going on 45 here in July. Actually, finally figured out how to adjust your guys' volume too.
Oh no, he's gonna mute us when we're talking too much.
I know. I got it all dialed in now. How you doing, buddy?
Good.
You were in Florida, so it is almost 1:30 out there, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, Bubba. I stopped drinking soda, didn't lose any weight. But every time I stop drinking beers and shit, I lose weight.
That's like 89 calories, 90 calories of beer.
Well, shit, dude, I used to drink like a 12-pack of soda a day.
Yeah, that's a lot more calories.
Try medication.
I gained a lot of weight too. I'm like 210 pounds. And my walk around should be like 160.
Dude, I'm the same. You and me is built the same. I used to be 160. I'm in the I'm in about 205 probably. You lost 40 pounds
Where
this
you
one
at,
month?
Noah? And my mom got on that Ozempic semi-glutide shit and lost like 30 pounds.
Dude, don't do that.
I'm not, but she did.
Dude, those Ozempics, you hear all the issues that people's having with that shit?
She didn't have any side effects because she works out and eats a lot. Like, because you got to keep your intake. Because you lose so much, like, it like flushes you of everything.
WW, we're not doing Ozempic Dab Marines.
Ozempic Dabarine. All right, I'm gonna hit an
Just gonna go
Ozempic Dab.
bam, slam.
Hey, Nick, you need to get one of these. Stop buying them little cans of butane.
How much is that in Florida?
This was $10,
Okay.
and it's 11 times too, so it's not bad.
Oh, Mark, we're on the go with Mark. Holy shit, we're in the
Uh
car.
oh. He got a seatbelt on.
He doesn't even know which way we're headed.
He's got his lunchbox packed up. He's ready to go.
He's
You
heading to
have no
school.
idea.
Lunchbox.
You have no idea. Yeah, so I'm coming back from this like retro toy fair thing that they have, like a
Oh
swap
yeah,
meet.
the swap meet you were talking about. The
He
swap meet.
actually
Yeah.
has a lunchbox. He actually-
I bet it's a Ninja Turtles lunchbox. I bet it's a cool lunchbox.
Oh, dude, I love the
It
turtle
is,
shirt.
and it has the thermos.
And it
Just
has
wait.
the thermos.
And when I get home, I'll get on and I'll show you. Just wanted to let you know. Yeah, I went to a little toy swap meet,
Hell
little
yeah,
retro
dude.
toy swap.
That's
I
hilarious.
got
You
some.
said lunchbox. He probably bought one.
Oh, I did. If I didn't have the thermos, I wouldn't have bought it. But yeah, wait till you guys see it.
Well, you know,
Wait till you guys
I'm
see it.
older than most of you guys, so my lunchboxes was made out of aluminum foil or metal or whatever.
Oh,
the
I
fuck
gotta
it was
I gotta get
back
my
in the
mom to
day.
send me. I gotta get my mom to bring my old lunchbox, but it used to be my uncle's, and it's a fucking Star Wars New Hope lunchbox
Dude.
from when the movie came out.
Yeah,
Nick was
see,
going to school.
I'm a little newer than that. Mine was Transformers. I had a Transformers or GI Joe back in the day would be the ones from my era. But yeah, fucking if you got a
I had
fucking
a lot
Star
of G.I.
Wars
Joes.
one, holy shit.
I love G.I. Joe.
You know, I wasn't or He-Man. You know, He-Man is the gayest superhero. I think he was probably the first gay superhero. And no offense. I have a lot of gay friends. I don't care if you're gay, but I mean, I guarantee that dude was gay.
I mean, here's the thing. I think Prince Adam was gay, but when he turned Prince Adam was straight. But when he turned to He-Man was gay.
See, I almost would have reversed what you were just saying. I thought you were right at the beginning. I thought Prince Adam was kind of gay.
Either would make sense.
He's gay both ways. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. It could be Prince Adam's a bottom and He-Man's a top.
There you
Prince
go.
Adam's
There you go.
batting and He-Man's pitching.
This is for all my gay fans.
Oh, you're a gay fan. It's probably just one of them. Something.
Well, dude, I got more than
Yeah,
you
you gotta
think.
say it,
I got,
plural. There's
no, you know,
definitely
not
one.
only do I have gay fans, I have lesbian fans. My lesbian fans are off the chart, dude. I literally, when I was in Long Beach, I went to this lesbian
a
bar,
ceiling
and
fan.
I blew my mind how many people recognized me.
I've got a ceiling fan.
I don't really care. I don't care what the fuck you fuck. You know what I mean? I'm not a person who says who gives a flying fuck who you fuck.
Where'd Noah? I thought Noah was joining. He said.
How does WW
That's
know I have
lovely.
fucking Uncrustables?
Well, you know, W, you're wrong. Actually, a lot of them were like femme lesbians, and they would have to introduce me to their stud lesbian girlfriend. No, that's real shit. Because I was on a pool league, so I had to bounce around these pool bars in Long Beach. And if you go to Long Beach, if you go down 4th Street, it's all like regular bars, straight bars, and then you head down like 2nd and Broadway. I think it's Broadway. It's all like it's all gay bars, and then there's like 2 lesbian bars. And I, in my entire life, if you're not in a big city, that has a lot of gay people, you don't know what a lesbian bar is because it doesn't exist. Like most gay bars don't even exist in most cities. And like we have an entire street that's dedicated to gay bars. And so like the crosswalks are all like rainbow pattern. So you know you're there. This was the area my dad went in the bar and he goes, "It must be gay day." And I said, "There's no such thing as gay day, Dad." I was like,
He's just in a neighborhood.
yeah, I was like, you were in a gay bar. And I know what bar he went to because it was called no, not the Stash. It was,
There's a gay bar.
It was called the
There's a
Dripping
gay
Cock.
bar in my hometown that I didn't know was a gay bar my whole life. I used to drive by it.
just
And
all
then
the
I brought it
rainbow
up.
flags, and then the guys inside kissing with all the rainbow flags. None of that gay. That's what happened to my dad. He's like, "Dude, there's rainbow flags everywhere." And I walk
this
in,
bar
and
is
these
like
guys are
undercover. It was called
kissing,
Barca.
and I'm just like,
With as short as your
This bar
dad
was
is,
like
he doesn't want to
low-key
be in a gay bar.
"Oh, he was a spinner. My dad was a spinner. They were looking for him."
Oh my god. Okay, on that one, I'm gonna hang up. I'll be back when I get home.
Whoa.
Show you all the neat stuff I got.
I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see your lunchbox.
Yeah, we'll be there in about 20 minutes.
All right, peace, bud.
All right. Later.
But yeah, my dad, he was like 4'11". My dad was a little person pretty bit. I kept saying he was a little person, but he denied it till the day he died, literally. He was like, "I am 5'1". And because he looked it up. My dad won't look up anything. But for some fucking reason, he looked up, what's the height of a little person? And it's like, if you're shorter than 5 foot, and my dad's like, "I'm 5'1". I'm not a little person. I was like, "Fuck you, Dad. You're 4'11". You might have been 5'1" when you were like in middle school or something.
Oh, he's probably the tallest little person ever was like 4'2" when they were 18, and then by the time they were 50, they had become like almost 7'6" or something. It's like a German guy or an Austrian guy.
So they're saying little person's like a genetic. Is that what you're saying? They can like check it in your genes or something? Because Noah's 4'7", 4'9", I think he said.
But he has like an actual, what's it called, like type of, like he's just not short.
Right. Yeah. See, my dad, I think, was short. Like, I don't know. He had no issues.
Like there's like, you know what I mean? There's like little peoples, and then there's like just like short ass motherfuckers.
Well, that's an interesting question. I'd like to ask Noah how many surgeries he's had, because I know you sometimes have to have surgeries on your legs. I watch, Little People, Big World and shit like that. And, but then there's some people like, what is it, Trixie, that porn star? She's like just small, right? And like, I don't think she's like, it depends on how your sizes are, I guess. My dad was just a little person. He was just like, everything was short on my dad. But I ended up defending him. I got into so many fights because of my dad, because he was a teacher at my school, and I would hear kids make fun of my dad, and then out of the blue, I'm in the middle of a fight. You know what I mean? Because I was like, "Don't fucking talk about my dad." And that's when, that's why I like Noah and me. We get along, because it's like, I mean, little people, like, they don't need you to defend them. My dad always told me that. He said, "Don't defend me. I'll be fine." Deb time. Shit, do I have enough butane to do one without a stove? Jesus Christ.
Right? I gotta fucking re-up. I'm down to like half a gram.
Dude, I am way beyond half a gram. I got like a quarter of a gram. Yeah, but me and Noah, I'm going to get him ripped. That's the goal. So I'm going to get Noah ripped, and we're going to get him in the boxing with that Aiden Ross and shit. I'll be his Customado, or who's the dude in Mike Tyson's Punch Out? The old dude just like fanning the dude.
Yeah, that's Customado. Yeah, I want to, after my knee heals up in a couple of weeks, I'm going to sign up for Taekwondo. I wrestled for like 4 years, and I did some jiu-jitsu. And so I want to sign up for some Taekwondo. Get well-rounded.
My kid did jiu-jitsu for a while, but he's not an athlete, so he didn't want to continue it. Don King. Yeah, that was that Don King. Now that you say that, it did kind of look like Don King, didn't it? Hold on.
Oh,
I
in
ran.
America.
Hold that thought. I got to throw this on the stove. Guys, I ran out of propane. All right, I'm back. All right. Customato Don King. All right, what was your thought again? All right, I'm here. I'm here. What was that thought again?
I don't remember.
Oh, shit, you're too high.
Mhm.
Don King. He said Don King is the
Oh,
dude
Hail
from
America.
Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Oh, Hail America. Every time I hear Don King, I think white chicks. You wanna talk about mothers? That fucking scene.
That's funny. White chicks, man. That was a that. We're not even. I don't even want to get talking about race.
No,
Oh,
I'd rather
shit.
talk about conspiracies.
Yeah, I know. We'll stick with that. Because I mean, I don't care. I mean, I understand nobody wants blackface, but you probably shouldn't do whiteface. All right.
Dude, Sarah Silverman did blackface.
I mean, well,
You saw-
shit. Jim Carrey. Or wait, no. Who was the dude who was married to Whoopi Goldberg? Ted Danson. Ted
He did
Danson
it.
walked out with Whoopi Goldberg, a black woman, in blackface. And she was, can you imagine her? As she looked at him and goes, yep, this is going to be funny.
Oh hell.
Yeah, Whoopi fucked Ted Danson over with that one. That's for sure. But Ted Danson went on to be on the TV show. God, what was that show called? Where you died. Damn it, where's Mark? There's this cool
1,000 Ways to
TV
Die?
show where you die, and like you die, you go to like this. You don't know if it's
Oh,
heaven or hell.
Uploaded.
Oh,
Uploaded?
Uploaded. No, Uploaded is great. That isn't the what you're thinking.
Y'all were
about.
talking about that shit yesterday.
Dude, I love Uploaded. No, it was yeah, where's Chatty?
The Firmament.
What is that TV show with Ted Danson and he's dead? He's the devil.
And he's the devil.
Well, I don't know if he's the devil.
Oh, the Good Place.
The Good Place, yeah.
With Kristen Bell. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Dude,
That's
that
funny
is
thing.
a great movie. And I didn't realize how much I liked Kristen Bell till I watched that movie. I was like, damn, I forgot about that chick. That chick rocked. Yeah, The Good Place is a great movie. You know what's so great about that? That movie has a beginning and an end because it's actually a book, and I listened to the audiobook of it. But yeah, if you watch the whole movie, it has a whole story arc, which is nice. I knew you were gonna say firmament in this live. All right, the firmament. Damn, did I say that last night? I must have been faded, guys. I don't remember
I
most
said
of that
that.
video last
Firmament.
night.
No, I was saying the firmament a fuck ton because everybody kept talking about heaven and hell or we're between something or in dimensions and shit. And I was
Well,
like, oh, the firmament.
the firmament's in the Bible. I mean,
Yeah.
the whole reason I got on the flat Earth shit was because of that. And I grew up I grew up
Yep.
Lutheran, and so like I mean, obviously, if you grow up in a church like that, you know, literally, my pastor said there was no dinosaurs. They said the bones are made up and this, that, and the other. So, like, I mean, I knew about the firmament, and that's why when the flat earth came around, I was like, oh my God, maybe possibly. Like, I mean, it could be even that 0.001%. That could be true, right? And that's why I always enjoyed the flat earth theory. And I still enjoy it. Because I'm a mathematical person, so I always like math and shit. And you know, here's the thing: is since I am a mathematical person, I could actually talk about it. So what happened is a long time ago, people put these sticks in these grounds, right? And they were able to tell at a certain time of the day that due to the angle of the shadow on different areas, the farther you put it, you can determine the curvature of the Earth, right? Now, as a mathematical person, I don't know if that's 100% true because, like, I assume that depending on where, because the flat Earth theory is that there's a flat Earth and the sun rotates around it with the moon, right? And so that's how you get your day and night. Basically, that's what they say. I'm not saying
What's
it's
the
true.
science behind that?
Well, the science behind it. Well, again, I can argue both sides. I love it because I am both sides. And if you want to hear the honest science, they say when you stand behind a tree, you get shade, so the sun must be closer than I think it's 8 light years away. Wait, 8 minutes. It takes 8 minutes for the sun's light to get to Earth, basically. And so they want to believe that at this point that you're going to do that. But in actuality, you're not getting the heat from the sun. You're getting the radiation from the sun. So it isn't the heat from the sun that's heating you up. And that's what everybody wants to assume the sun is a candle, and it's not a candle. You know, it's a nuclear radiation, you know? And so we're not feeling the heat from the sun. We're actually feeling the radiation from the sun. That's why we get skin cancer. I could never take a rocket to outer space. Yeah, I know. We could get into like Joe Rogan and the girls who went to space. You know, the only thing I hate about that is I'm gonna do the same argument I did with the guys who sent that glass Saigon mothership to space. For one, that's not space. I think they barely made space. The girls did. The Saigon glass definitely didn't make space. That shit only made like 120,000 feet or something like that. I think space is 300, 400,000 feet. It's really high.
They didn't leave the atmosphere, put it that way.
Well, what they said is they just went up and down. So it was no different than the, what is that spaceship? Or no, that airplane that,
that does the skydiving shits.
Yeah, it simulates it. They said it's no different than that. It's just a longer exposure. They just went up and dropped. They literally just fell back down to Earth. And that's again why they didn't have Exhibit A, skin cancer. I like that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're going to talk about why you're getting warmed up. It's because of radiation. But no, we're going to go in a whole rabbit hole on this because we're one of the few species, don't get me wrong, I think pigs and a few other species can get skin cancer, but we're one of the few ones that actually do get skin cancer, and that's why a lot of people think we're from aliens. Anyway. But yeah, they just went up and fell back down to Earth. And that's why their hair was like in a static momentum. It was a little different than if you ever see the people on a...
So you believe space is real?
Oh, well, space is 100% real.
If space is real, then the Earth is round, and there's no like what?
No. See what you're not understanding on the flat Earth. And I can go either way again. I'll argue it either way. So what happens is as you go up, up is up, right? Down is down. You understand the difference, right?
Yeah.
Right. So when you go up, what happens? You run out of what? Oxygen, right?
Okay, but what if you go down? You keep going down?
Well, no, but I mean, the whole point about flat Earth is gravity doesn't exist. There is no such thing as gravity because, even as a mathematical person, nobody can understand gravity. Gravity doesn't even make sense.
Gravity doesn't
they tell you that the Earth is a satellite and shit revolves around it. Yet, think about this. Yet, everything falls to Earth. Every satellite comes to Earth. Now, the one exception is the moon. The moon is actually moving away from Earth. And now, if there is a gravity, wouldn't the moon and the Earth come together? Why wouldn't the moon and the Earth come together?
Hold on. Gravity shows it exists in itself with your own statement with the moon. We wouldn't have waves if the moon didn't exist with gravity.
No, well, no,
We
that's
wouldn't
a
have time.
myth. That's a myth, though. The waves
That's
aren't
not,
caused
it's not a
because of the
myth.
moon. The whole flat earthers don't believe the waves are caused because of the moon, because the moon's moving away from us. The moon there is no gravity on the moon, because if the moon actually did
I was having
gravity
better.
on the earth, then they would be
I was
coming
having-
towards each other. Why the hell was the moon moving away from each other? See, that actually ruins everything, because then when you actually look at where they say the moon's,
So what do you believe?
oh, I don't know what I believe. I believe math. You know, I'm like that type of person. Does it matter? Here's what I believe. Either way, it's never going to affect my lifetime. You know, I mean, like, that's the honest truth. Honestly, here's the thing. Here's the other thing is you got to be able to see both sides of the coin, or else you're just going to be one-sided, right?
No,
I
I
should
can
make
see
that into
both
a
sides of the
t-shirt.
coin.
You
No,
better see both
so,
sides of the coin, or you're one-sided, right? Is that not the
but I
truth?
see both sides of the coin, like when it comes to like the religious spectrum of it, up until science is disproved, because that was always the thing with the church. Science was a tool until it wasn't.
But the other thing about flat Earth is about them disproving, like, you know, Catholicism and religion.
Well, Catholicism is
For real, for real. If I told you, dude, you know, if I said mathematically, we're on a fucking flat Earth, there is nothing else. It is all us, and there is everything above us. That's it. Like, that wouldn't say, hey, maybe there is a God. You know what I mean? See, so the whole point of the flat Earth, or the round Earth, is what it would be. The
that
whole
was
point
just
of the round Earth
but
is
also
is
all
to
the
disprove
scriptures
a
of, like,
God
hold
and
on,
disprove
it was all
an
written
eternity.
in like interpretation. So it's not like people back then knew they knew of the cosmos, and there's different mythologies that knew of the planets and knew of the cosmos. So it's not like we
But have
didn't
you
know
ever?
that
Do
shit
you
was out
remember
there.
back in the day?
The
We can even
Greeks
go
knew
into
the
that.
Earth was round.
Right. And when
That's
people
common
started,
knowledge.
no, when people started talking about the Earth as being round, what did the Catholics do? They started killing people.
Yeah,
Because
but the Greeks
you
knew the
guys
Earth
are
was
lying. You
round long
guys are
before.
trying to destroy our religion. That was the whole point of it. And you know, I mean, you know, we can go into a deep thought of it, but we could say it's math, this, that, and the other. But in reality, the religious people wanted to knock it down because they were worried that it was going to ruin, you know, what they believe in. Right? Ain't that the whole point?
Yeah, that's been the whole point with the church against science for years. But that's my point. Is before that, science was a tool.
Oh yeah. I
Like
mean,
like
again,
Galileo was a person in the church.
trust me, if I'm on my deathbed and you said bet one way or another, I'm sure it's round. But I mean, I always like to argue both ways.
See, there you go. There you go. He just likes to argue about
Yeah,
it.
I'm a troll. I guess that's what it would be, right?
He knows damn well the Earth ain't fucking flat.
Right, but again, you have to argue both sides. If I don't argue that other side, nobody else will. And I am like somewhat intelligent, I like to think. So I
Well,
like
my
to be able to
favorite
argue. I
Jesus
like to be able to
environment is
argue it with
the
somewhat
Earth
of
is
an
flat.
intelligent factor, because a lot of the people who argue flat Earth are stupid and they don't even understand what they're arguing. It's actually a religious point. It's talking about the firmament. It's talking about going against religion, right? I mean, that's the honest truth. No one wants to say the word Zionist. Nick, do you believe
God
in
damn it.
aliens? You know, that's a good question. I
Yeah.
posted on the Discord recently about this one scientist that said basically all the aliens are possibly just us. Hey, Eric, let me grab my nail. My nail's hot. Hold on one second.
Us from years in the future. He needs to make the chats bigger. He needs to joop and joop them and he needs to like, if I like was like had that superpower, I could just drag it down and go whop. And like whop. Hey,
I
make
think
these bigger.
aliens in general. I don't think I'll ever find out if they're us or the
Nick,
future. I'm listening.
make these bigger.
Bigger.
Make the chats bigger so I can read
I
them
got you.
too.
I had them smaller we had so many people. And then we get more people calling.
Somebody said they were going to join in the live, didn't they? Who was that? Alex?
We got Mark coming back. Cheers, guys.
Oh, there we go. Hey, Mark.
Hey.
We're in the firmament.
Flat Earth shit.
Yeah, he was arguing that
when you guys
Earth
all
is flat
die
again.
and you guys are in heaven and you guys walk up to me and I'm gonna be like, I told you guys. I probably would have been there.
Mark's like,
I'll be there about
so.
20 years before you guys, but I'll be like, I told you, I was waiting on you guys.
I'll be there with Lil Nicky.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Anyway, I
Grab the
broke my
lunchbox.
nail
Where's the
yesterday.
lunchbox?
Broke my nail.
How'd you break it?
What do you think?
Oh.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna do this real quick, then I gotta get some lunch.
Wait, you're taking a break? You just came on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's all good, bud.
Okay.
Do your thing.
All right. Let's start with.
Oh wait, I thought you were getting off. My bad. All right. Here we go. Dun dun dun. Oh, that is a classic. 1990s.
I have one like
X-Men.
that. That's one of the ones I said I have.
Toy Biz 94 Toy Biz.
That's lit.
Wait, what
I don't
does
have
that
that one
say?
in that- with
Exclusive
that-
T-shirt?
Yeah, I don't
you
have the
get
one
a
with that
t-shirt
leather shirt on.
Oh, offer. I don't think
cool.
that, I don't think
it's
it's
still,
good anymore. But yeah.
Is that a card in the back? Is that a pack of cards in the back of it?
Yeah, it looks like Storm. A Storm
Oh,
card
dope.
in the back.
Fuck yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That is cool. I like that they brought them back too. When they brought the X-Men back, dude.
Oh shit, Power Rangers.
Oh, dude.
Check this out.
And it works? Oh shit, it works. You probably got to get batteries in it. Some
Dude,
freshies.
I would check the batteries. Yeah, make sure those batteries aren't corroded. I'd swap
Oh, it's
those
working.
out ASAP.
I already looked.
Oh yeah, that was probably the
Oh,
first
yeah.
thing you did. Hell yeah, dude. I'm trying to think of the game I had on the X. Oh, I had
this.
Double Dragon.
I had
Double Dragon. Remember Double Dragon?
Yeah. Jurassic Park was one of them. Yeah, I had a lot.
Yeah, Jurassic Park.
Of
Yeah, I
these.
had Double Dragon. I didn't have a lot. Oh, he had to get the Predator.
That's pretty sick.
Dude,
love
I would
the
be so
Predator
tempted to
line,
pull
the
those
Aliens
shit out
line.
just to play with them.
Yeah, Kenner did like both the Aliens and the Predator line, and they were all just so sick. Every one of them. I like the Aliens line the most because it had the figures, like the Marines action figures. No,
Look how thin he
Yeah, it's
looks.
not-
I think that was a Jean-Claude Van Damme Predator.
The Magic Gathering.
Nah,
Yeah.
I don't play cards. No, that's actually cool though.
Yeah, that
The Aliens line was one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, yeah. Jean-Claude Van Damme was supposed to be the Predator, the original. Oh shit! You got the Power Rangers Thunder Bike with the Red Ranger. That's cool.
Oh, you really cashed out at the swap meet, didn't you?
And the dude
In
hit
the
it up.
box. In the box.
He hasn't even shown us the lunchbox yet.
I know we haven't even seen the lunchbox. Jason rides into battle on his red Thunder Bike.
Yeah, those are the best ones too. The Mighty Morphin.
Oh, the Toys R Us sticker is still on it from. Damn, that's crazy. 2011, possibly.
2011. No, this is from 94.
Oh, 94. My bad. I was trying to read the
Yeah.
sticker. I was trying to. They have these codes on the stickers.
This is a big one.
Something about that keeping a box. Oh shit! I love it. Man, if Justin would be on here, he would love that too.
Yeah, Justin would be on here. That Predator one and this one, he'd be shitting his pants.
I know. I can't get a hold of Justin ever. I literally talk to you guys more than him.
Mine, these are for sale.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh, fuck it. I'll hit Justin up.
Like price. Yeah,
Dude,
still in the box.
So that is the
Still sealed.
Corvette. That's the old 65 Corvette or whatever that the dude was driving around in, right?
The Evil Eye Roadster is what it's called.
That definitely wasn't in the movie, but I mean, they did have that old Corvette that the dude drove.
Yeah, it's a car with a bad attitude.
Or no, wait, no, man, I was thinking fucking.
It's a
My
car with a
bad. I was thinking the
He
other
even said the
Last
corny,
Action
the
Hero
corny
movie.
line
Totally
from the
failed.
90s or the 80s.
Like the art on this, yeah, David's right. Like the art on this is just amazing.
I like how it's a one-person driver.
Right.
This one is as old as I am.
Oh, this is it. This is it right here.
Uh-oh.
I guessed. I literally guessed it on the head too.
That's
Said
a
I
good
bet he
one.
got a
That's a
Ninja Turtles
classic
lunchbox.
one with the red too. That's a good color too. Oh, and you got the thermos. Now does it
Yeah.
smell? Does it smell like chocolate milk? I always smelled the thermoses. Mine always stunk.
It's clean.
It's clean. Hell
It
yeah.
has like the little thermos topper too, and the cup.
Damn, that brings back memories for sure. I broke my handle on that one. I remember I had mine with a broken handle. And I like the red because they came in yellow too, I believe.
Yeah, they had a blue one too.
Okay,
They had a
yellow,
blue one up there as
and
well.
red. Yeah, that makes sense. Those top three colors.
Yeah,
Maybe green. They had to have a green one too, right?
probably.
And you got a croissant. All right. Damn time.
What are y'all's favorite vodkas? Because we ran out of vodka last night making our white
I already know what vodka I want.
I don't even like
You want-
vodka.
You don't want to try anything new?
No, vodka's vodka.
Okay.
Like, well, it's not vodka, it's vodka, but I like that one.
Yeah, that's what it is to me.
Pitting on like a martini or something, right?
Yeah. There. I ran around with this guy.
Yep, time. Let me throw my nail on the stove again. I gotta grab some butane.
And
today.
Malibu?
Yeah.
What'd you make with the Malibu?
You don't want to know.
It sounds delicious.
Cum shots.
I can hear your thoughts. And the rosé.
That's crazy.
Oh, shit. I left my glass here.
You didn't leave the other glass, the one with the film.
It's so hot, my eyeballs are sweating.
I left a
It is a
Uh-oh.
beautiful day out here in Southern California.
little bit of the specimen still left in there.
Oh yeah. The Rothschilds. Pinnacle whipped. Pinnacle. Did the Rothschilds make Pinnacle golf balls? Don Julio. Yeah, good tequila. Hell yeah. Yeah, real thug life. Yeah, no, I know. I literally was out and I should have grabbed some fucking butane. I didn't realize I was out till I got back home.
Oh, no.
So we went a little hard on the fireballs yesterday.
Dude, too hard. I'm good for a
Here you go,
minute.
Nick.
I'm good for a minute.
Good.
I think Noah went too hard too. That's why we ain't hearing Noah anymore today.
Noah's probably hungover as shit.
We had a big night. We had a big night.
Yeah, 4.5 hours. That was a long video. I looked it up. I was like, damn.
Woke up feeling
No,
it
and
this
then
morning.
when he accidentally kicked Mark off the screen and he was trying to fix it, he ended the stream.
Dude, I don't remember it. Dude, I woke up and I turned on my computer and everything was fucked up. I was like, it took me like an hour just to get everything back to normal. That's why even the chats are different sizes. I had everything fucked up this morning.
No, it looked like just, all right, bye everyone, see you later, and then you just walk off. You just walked off.
Yeah.
And good night, everybody.
Yeah, and then the little like red flash from your hand.
Oh, that's hilarious, dude.
The
Man, that was
special
I
effects.
got faded. Yeah, no shit. I never thought about that. Yeah, I forgot about that. So that is that. And then we got
Fireball shots and play.
Oh, they were. I wasn't drinking last night. Yesterday was my hydration, Marines. These guys
dude.
were over here getting crazy.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna need a few days to get over that.
He
Hey,
said he's
hey,
gonna take a long break, but it's gonna be like a week.
hey, you know what? Hey, at least you were
Just start
talking
working
so.
out because you just got to combat the
I
calories.
know. Yeah.
What
Trust
was
me,
that?
I
What was
feel
the
a lot
grunt?
better when I drink water. That's for sure.
What was the grunt about?
It's just like I don't know.
Or just go surf.
The
Go
older
surf
you
for a
get,
couple hours.
it just sucks as much. It just like
Oh, I know the
and
hardest
like
thing to lift.
and I
The
have a
hardest
lot
thing to
I have a
lift is
lot
your
of
ass
shit I
off the
always have to
couch.
do all the time. So
I know the hardest thing to lift when you're going to the gym. It's your ass off the couch. I know. I had a gym membership and didn't go 2
well,
months.
you guys know me. Like I have plenty of energy. It's just when I drink and shit, my energy just goes right down the hole. So it's like I gotta
You
that it slows my energy down quite a bit.
you said you wanted to start surfing again. You just need to go out and surf for a couple hours, like 3 or
Well,
4 times a
dude,
week.
back when I surfed, I didn't drink either. So I'm not a big drinker. I mean, I know you guys see me drinking all the time,
Oh
but I mean,
yeah.
in
Oh
general, it's
yeah.
like I like to not drink because I get a lot more energy. I have way more energy. You know, I have friends of mine who come over and they go, I can't smoke weed because I have no energy. And I get that. And it's the same thing with me in drinking. When I drink, I have no energy at all. So if I want to have enough energy, I just basically got to stop drinking.
That doesn't sound like.
Was that vodka? Woo!
No, I was just like no. I was like no to stopping drinking.
You're like, nah. Well, like I said, I'll never say I'll stop drinking. It's just I gotta. In order to take care of shit, I gotta fucking slow it down. I ain't gonna hit the gym ever if I keep drinking every day. And as the channel grows and we get the donations and shit, I don't want to be like only use me Blades, where he like went from a gamer to just a drinker. And so he just drinks all the time. Like, like I want to still like be somewhat functional.
Yeah,
Noah, R.I.P.
we ain't got like Steve will do it money where we can just hook up an IV.
Yeah, no shit. Noah, R.I.P.
Oh yeah,
Noah.
he's probably dude.
Did you notice?
Well,
that
damn. I mean, 4 hours. We were on for 4.5 hours. That was crazy.
Yeah, we should have
Like
hopped
to
on the
party.
game.
Yeah, no shit.
We like to party.
All right, I think my nail's ready. Let's dab time.
The house never runs out of propane. Mark, I told him he
Oh,
needs to buy butane like this and stop buying them baby ass little bottles.
for real. Or just when he goes to
And
the
I
store,
never run out of
get
butane.
bottles.
And then when I run out of butane, this is hopefully charged. And if this isn't charged, I'm crying.
Mark the Six Flags.
Hey, Mark, take a glob. I
Dab
want to say you take
time.
a
What?
glob. Take a glob.
What?
Take a glob.
No, let's keep it.
Yeah, don't forget the thumbs up.
It doesn't work for us.
Well, I know. You don't have a Mac.
Oh, you stream off a Mac?
Yeah, I got a $4,000 Mac.
He keeps that receipt on deck,
Well,
bro.
no, I have to because it's my service plans on it.
Oh.
All right. Load your bowl, short joint, short lunch. Turn on your vaporizers. Pour your beers, pour your shots. Get your dabs ready. Cheers, guys. Oregon loves you. Thank you, Grant. I know. I did live everywhere but Oregon. I've never even been to Oregon, which is crazy. I've been in like fucking 40 some states. Definitely not Oregon. Oh, high and hydrated. I tell you what, guys. I like beer. I like liquor, but man, I do love water. Got a 25 millimeter Cobra coil. I need to get a
No.
Cobra coil.
Yeah, I need a Cobra coil too. Those seem legit. Those seem just so convenient though, because like a lot of my friends have them, and they'll just like come home, flip that on, and then grab it when they're ready.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's what I need right now.
They're not much, aren't they? Aren't they like $80?
Damn, are they? Shit, I gotta get one. But yeah, stay
That
high
looked
and
like a good dab, Mark.
It was the first one of the day.
His
Oh, hell
eyes,
yeah.
his eyes
Oh,
halfway
but you smoked a
closed.
joint though, so it's not like technically a wake and bake.
2 joints. We
Yeah, 2
smoked one
joints.
joint on the way and another joint on the way back.
Yeah, because you had to get them mind juices rolling to go pick out toys.
Yeah.
Dude, I still don't know how you don't open them. I would be so opening everything.
I don't want to try to make money off of them.
Is that tape on the top of your Puffco? What, did it break?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I was like, why would you put? I was trying to think of the reasoning for a split second.
it broke and it's like still usable. It's just sharp as fuck at the
right,
top.
right,
That's the
right.
thing.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was thinking about it for a split second.
And Puffco tops are like $100 for the Puffco branded one. So it costs way more if I wanted to Earl Jr.
Yeah, I don't think he does Puffcos.
Does he? I know
don't
Bear
think so.
Mountain Studios does Puffcos.
There is other guys that do. I mean, nobody who smokes an Earl Jr. rig is gonna hit a vape pen.
A Puffco? Yes, they are. You're crazy.
You're not gonna drop $3,000 for an attachment on a Puffco. Yeah, there's no fucking way anybody will.
I bet you Earl himself uses a Puffco.
I bet you Earl doesn't even dab.
No?
He's a family man. He's in it for the money. Oh, dude, that's a sick one. I love the Wolverine. Does his claws come out or are they already out?
Ooh, that was spicy.
Oh, they do
Hell yeah,
come
dude.
out. Oh yeah, that is cool.
I have the beast from that set. It's in my mom's like closet because it's protected there. I don't take care of shit.
Beast.
Yeah, that guy. Yep, that one. I have that one.
That's a good.
My brother has a shit ton of those too.
Yeah.
I think that was my favorite set of superheroes was the X-Men. I didn't really like the other guys, like any of the other comics that came out. I was always fucking with X-Men.
Every single time I went over to my buddy's house, he had X-Men on.
Yeah, I was always fucking with X-Men heavy.
He liked
I like
my
those,
buddy liked
those
X-Men
movies that they
and
were making too, like the
WCW.
First Class and shit.
Yeah, the new
movies.
X-Men that came out was cool.
All Apocalypse was good.
Yeah, they brought all that shit back. You know, a lot of these cartoons they're bringing back for us adults, which is kind of funny. Because my kid ain't even into them. So it's like, I don't know who they're making this shit for.
Well, they're making another Predator. It's going to be on Hulu.
That'll
It's going to
be
be like a, it's going to be like a semi, like one of those like unique animating styles, but it's like CGI draw kind of look, but it's samurai times the Predators.
Oh, that'll be cool. So
Yeah,
it'll be
it
like
looks cool.
the
trailer made me wanna
Predators
watch
when
it.
they came back during the samurai times.
Yeah,
Because the
dead ass.
predators evidently sent them to Earth. They were teenagers that they would send to Earth to train them to be like top killers or whatever.
Yeah.
Right, Mark?
See, it looks like this. It's like a fucking like an animation.
Oh, interesting. It's going to be on Hulu
It's-
too, huh?
Yeah. See, it looks like this.
Dude, that's a clean animation too. That reminds me of
Yeah, I'm
like,
like low-key excited because I love this animation style.
yeah, that's like
Yeah. No.
old school anime even. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, it's time to do a dab. Let me grab my nail.
Everybody's doing dabs.
I
Yo,
totally
look.
fucking grabbed my nail and forgot to do a dab.
You know what's funny, dude? Is I opened YouTube and it's the first video is Earl Jr. and Young's symmetry class at Gray Area Studios. Isn't that crazy how these mics be fucking with us? Be hearing what we're saying and putting it on the algorithm as soon as we open some shit. That's creepy.
Well, it's heating up again.
Nick, look, Nick. As soon as I opened my YouTube and refreshed it, because we were talking about Earl Jr. There's the video recap of Earl Jr. and Young symmetry class is like the first video on my YouTube.
It's listening to you, bud.
It's listening.
I mean,
This
totally.
isn't a
Like,
conspiracy at this point.
no, it ain't even a conspiracy. I sometimes will think about something and I open up my phone and it pops up to it. I mean, there's got to be something to it. And the government's working on the psyops, meaning like psychokinetic internet interconnection. So that's how they believe a lot of the aliens are connecting to us is through your psychic.
Oh, that's sick though. Okay. So, that's a sick fucking piece. So it's like the Tesseract cube like you have, but it's like different. That's sick
Let
as
me
fuck.
see it. Oh no, that's an actual tesseract. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the ones he originally made. Me and Shido had those, but we had a clear version. But
Were they? How was the function on that? Was it like choppy?
horrible.
Horrible.
It's
It
really
looks like
airy.
you
It's real
that way.
airy. It's the same thing with my Metatron. Real airy. We lost Mark.
Oh no.
Dab time. Yeah. I
Somebody needs
never
to
was a fan
go.
of the Tesseracts. His geodomes were way better.
We need a wellness check on Noah.
I know. Somebody call his family.
He's
No,
probably moaning.
no, we'll be back tonight.
He's probably groaning. He's like, He was chasing it with water. That's gnarly.
Whew. Whew. Yeah, no shit. Oh, you speak of Noah, he shall appear. Just hanging with
Hop
my
up,
nephew. All
Noah.
right, yeah, that's all good. Speak of Noah, he shall appear. All right, let me grab my nail. I need to get this dab done. I'm so pissed.
This man's had to get that banger 3 times. Green Hill Zone Club. Green Hill Medical Weed. Buy that booth. Smoke the booth.
All right, remind me not to forget my rig behind me.
The banger
Yeah,
hot.
yeah, the banger's hot.
Dab time.
Dab
Everybody load your
time.
pour your
Yeah,
beers,
let's
pour
hear
your
you
shots.
say it.
I don't even know it all the way yet. Pour your
Load your
beers,
beers.
pour your shots.
Wait. Roll your joints, roll your blunts, turn on your vaporizers, pour your beers, pour your shots, get your dabs ready, whatever you want to do.
Roll your blunts, roll your joints, load your vaporizers. Yep. All right, that's what we were missing.
Yeah, I try to say everything. I try to catch it all. Every now and then I'll add more shit to it.
I haven't hit a good flower vaporizer in a minute. Actually, I miss my packs. or when it broke, I never replaced it, so I stopped really smoking flower.
What, the atomizer broke?
No, it just the whole device just died in the back. Like it just started acting up, not working right, giving me half hits and shit. So I just switched to concentrates pretty much entirely.
We got Mark back.
No,
Technical difficulties.
no, I had to actually do something on my phone.
All good.
No technical difficulties this time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's a funny clip though. I think that we should clip that up.
Yeah, that was pretty.
He's like,
He's
hold
making
on, guys.
doing
Let me.
stuff.
He goes,
He's just sitting there doing stuff, but
yeah,
nothing's happening.
yeah, and dead ass, and shit's changing the wrong way. And then he goes, all right, guys, hold on, I'm gonna fix it. Boom, and then the stream ends.
That's hilarious. I don't remember any of that.
It was probably
So that's
for the
when.
best. It was probably for the
So that's
best.
when the stream ended. Was when he did that.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean, well, it's better than sleeping
because
on the
we were still
stream.
all on the phone call,
I
but I
probably was
had my monitor
thinking to
pulled up with the
myself, being like, I
stream
don't need
ending.
Cheeto to get caught.
We were all still on the phone call on Ecamm, but he ended the stream, so we didn't notice that the stream was ended. But I looked up on my computer and the stream was off.
My bad.
So
It
that
happens.
was,
So we were on Ecamm talking shit for like 20 minutes too.
Damn.
And Mark's like, no, bring me back. I'm right here. I'm in the black. I'm in the void.
Mark was in the green room.
He was in the void.
He was in the void.
I don't know where I was. Everyone else could hear me though. Everyone else on the call could hear.
Oh,
They
that's
just couldn't see.
hilarious. He just
You were
keeps.
there. He had just removed your little video square, and he couldn't find it. I'm
Yeah.
guessing he just couldn't find it because your mic still existed.
Well, now I'm interested. He's like, hey, Mark, talk.
What's up?
See?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear Mark?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Can you hear me?
hilarious.
See, that's what he did. He didn't know he did that.
Interesting. I didn't know then the green room, so you could still hear people. That's the funniest shit. So I can just take your camera off. So I have to mute you physically. Oh shit! I didn't really think about that. I can mute Mark if I want to. See, there we go. Mark's mute.
Instead of shut up, nerd, he just mutes him.
I never thought about it. I can mute you too.
How do I mute you?
I can mute. I am the master of the domain. Nobody can mute me. Damn. I got everybody back. I finally figured out where your guys' sound volumes were yesterday, and I got it all figured out. All right. I am going to throw my nail on the stove, do one more dab.
That's how I used to do it during the pioneer days.
Bum bum bum.
He's gonna go throw his nail on the stove, and then he's gonna go turn some butter.
Dude, like, I have a fucking glass top stove too. I couldn't even do that if I wanted to. I'd have to break out the camping stove we got in the shed.
I mean, I got a head shop in walking distance, so I'm good.
I'm never out of butane though, so I don't know how he does that. It's like weed. You gotta re-up before you run out.
Like, you should probably get a can every time you buy some wax, or every time he goes out.
I gotta get the atomizer for this. This is the Puffco pivot. I had used it for a little while, and then the atomizer died, and no smoke shop has the atomizer yet, so I haven't been able to get a replacement. That's what brand new.
So sick. I had to clean this up a little bit. 1994. 94. Yeah, these look like brand new batteries. Energizer Max. So he probably put them in there just so I knew it would work.
What up? Hey, cheers, Eric. Dude, I got to get out for some more walks. That's the other thing I got to start doing is just getting out of the fucking house more too.
Yeah, do some IRL higher standard streams.
Oh, dude, I should, but you know what sucks is since I stream on like multiple platforms, when I grab my phone, I can't stream on multiple platforms. So the guys on Twitch and Kick get screwed. But yeah, I don't mind doing those too. That's funny though. I just walked off and shut it down. I said, "Let me fix this." Peace. That sounds like something I'd do. I guarantee in my own head, I was thinking, "Yeah, I think I'm done." This is the T Schmitty. This is probably the last day for this rig. This rig clogs super duper easy.
It looks like it. It looks like it clogs.
I literally just pulled it out yesterday. I mean, look at that shit. Crazy. Got nail on the stove. I got to get some more butane before the evening sesh too today. I told my kid I'd take him on a walk. We got a nice little like park behind us.
Oh yeah.
There's my step in your way.
Yeah, he says I'd spend 20 or 30 a week before I got a Cobra call. Yeah, exactly, Big Perm. Cheers, Grant. I got my nail coming. It's coming hot.
It's coming hot. That shit's boiling. It's reached its boil. You should go grab it off the stove.
Dude, I literally sat down right before. I literally typed in everything, got the title, everything, set up everything, was testing everything, and was about to go live. And I had like 10 minutes. I already started it, and I was like, "Damn it, I'm out of butane." And then I was like, "Should I leave again?" And I was like, I don't need to." Damn, Mark, you're just gonna be reading it. You can't ever play with any of those.
Yeah, open it.
It comes with a power crystal.
Has
Open
that
it.
one been opened?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
But all the stuff is here. It's in good condition.
So you're saying you could take it out of the box?
I mean, I could.
That's what I'm hearing.
All right, I'll take this one out. Since
All right,
it's
I
already
want to
open.
see that. That's my favorite one. I love motorcycles. I want to see it. I was like, that one looked like that one been opened at least. The others looked pretty pristine. You can't obviously pull them out of a fucking vacuum seal pack. Wait, hold on, Mark. Let me give you a full.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Ring, ring, ring. Does it pull back and go, or is it, or are both wheels free?
Both wheels are free.
Okay.
Got the kickstand.
Power and a PR. Power Ranger.
Power Rangers.
Look at that chrome. You know that was pristine to keep that chrome on it like that. Because that's just like a spray kit. Oh.
Go Power Rangers.
Oh, he can ride it even if you rotate everything, right? Or no, that's why they got those crazy grips, huh? He's got to ride it like he's getting ready to get fucked in the ass. Spread eagle, baby.
Bruh.
They have a remote controlled dirt bikes these days. Yes, they do, Grant. With self-balancing. Damn, look at him. He's a pimp. He's pulling up to the scene saying, Zord on. Can you imagine having a motorcycle and you can't even drive it to your high school because it's a Power Rangers motorcycle?
Right?
Oh, I'm driving that shit to my high school. What you talking about?
You're like, I'm not the red Power Ranger. He just lets me use it.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't have free
That
parking.
is so sick, dude. Look at, let me see the tail. Yeah. Oh man, look at that. I didn't even see that. You had it in the front so much. Damn. They said, how do we make this motorcycle look cooler? Add a silver wing.
Add a silver wing.
Because, you know, they just modded a regular motorcycle.
Yeah, that's just like a Honda CRF.
That's hilarious. And they just added a horse head and a horse
Yep.
tail. Oh, don't forget the spokes. Look at those spokes, though. Oh, down there on the chain. Damn,
Pretty
that's
good.
super cool, dude. That's in mint condition for sure. Never plagued with.
DoorDash is calling me. Why is DoorDash calling me?
I thought you said Jordash. I was like, I never heard the Jordash in a while. DoorDash, your food is here.
Not my food.
Just accept it. Trust me.
I don't need Chipotle. They do.
Oh, hell yeah. Pass that shit over here.
Yeah, bring the Chipotle.
I love Chipotle.
Chipotle?
Chipotle?
You gotta get some Chipotle away every time you get it, though. Every time you eat it.
The only thing about Chipotle is door dashing. It fucking sucks because they never give you even a full scoop.
Yeah,
And
I
like,
know, because they know it's DoorDash.
and you know what? Like, I'm not gonna pay. I would pay for double meat if you would give me a full
No,
portion of one of the meats. But I'm not gonna pay for double
no,
meat if you're not gonna give me fucking one full portion.
Yeah, they lie to you.
no,
Hey,
you just missed out.
What happened?
I
No,
went to
you remember when
the
Chipotle was fucking $8?
went to the toy swap. Check this
oh,
out.
oh yeah, Mark. Mark
That's
got a whole
right.
bunch of goodies at the toy deal.
Power Rangers. Power
Go,
Rangers.
go, Power Rangers.
Toilet paper and Chipotle is on DoorDash constantly. Bring them both together. X-Men.
X-Men.
That was
That's
what the
right.
T-shirt offer he could have got. He missed out.
Yeah, a couple years too late. Predator.
The Predator.
Yeah.
Oh, you got your Dodgers shirt on, Noah. I see it.
Yeah, I represent Dodgers and Angels. I'm one of those fans, you know what I mean?
Hey,
Sad to
both
say.
of them are LA, right, baby?
Yeah.
Yeah, he opened
That's-
up this. We actually got to see that on
I
cable.
just
That was
I
cool.
saw that before I joined the little bike.
That was
It's
cool.
pretty badass.
Oh, and when he answered the live earlier, he said something, and I was like, "I bet you got Ninja Turtles lunchbox," and he was like, "I did."
Yeah,
That's right.
he literally was psychic.
Yeah, that one's cool.
The Last Action Hero. Most people don't respect that movie enough.
People are starting to appreciate it.
We need to get. Oh, there it is. There it is.
The Lunchbox.
With thermos.
The thermos, and it doesn't smell like rotten milk. I think
Or
my mom didn't
SpaghettiOs.
clean my thermos good enough. Because that's what mine smelled like.
1989. And
89.
1989. The thermos is dated 89. This is dated 1990.
I mean, that's just a sticker on it. That's impressive that it held that well.
There's a little crease in it, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. Well, like I said, back in when I was my first lunchbox was made out of metal, and they actually like somehow printed it onto the metal. They didn't use stickers back then, and it was pretty cool. But I mean,
What are
those
you
all
talking
get
about, man?
bent to the.
When you went to school, they didn't have lunch.
I know exactly uphill both ways. I'm pretty sure.
You guys didn't go to school long enough for lunch. You had to hurry up and get back home to your chores.
Exactly. I had to work during lunch. What are you talking about? They
That way
sent
the
us,
family won't starve in
they
the winter.
sent us to the coal mines.
He's Amish.
I had to put up a barn during lunch. What are you
He
guys
said he's
talking
from
about?
Ohio. It only makes sense.
I know. Yeah, I busted free when I had my what is it called?
Rumspringa.
Romps or whatever.
Rumspringa.
Yeah. Ran around. Yeah. Oh, you know it. You were Amish.
Breaking Amish.
Shut up.
Yeah, breaking Amish.
This dude broke out.
Yeah, dude, 'cause they wanted to pull my teeth.
Yeah, they were gonna use them for some old lady.
Yeah.
That's
The only
crazy how
thing, I
people
mean,
still
hey,
live in that time.
well, you can agree with the Amish with a lot of shit, and that's why the government's been studying them. They don't got a lot of shit we got.
Interesting.
They don't even got
No, like,
Lamborghinis. They got fucking horses.
no, I mean,
Yeah,
they don't got a lot of illnesses and mental illnesses and deformities and shit that we have in our society. The Amish,
yeah,
that's what.
because they don't have social media. Because we're all of us nowadays are worried about social media. What's the
I'm not
news?
talking about
Like what?
social media. I'm talking about like Down syndrome and like autism and like all that other like birth defects. Like it's just not as prevalent in the Amish community. So there's like
That's because there's
the
less of
government's
them.
been studying it for like 20 years.
Why
That's
doesn't
because there's less.
RFK?
If there's
What were
less
you
of
saying?
a group of people, then the odds are going to be smaller that's going to happen. So it's like,
There's a lot of Amish people.
yeah, but not as many Amish as there are non-Amish people.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I mean, I'm
it would
saying it's
have to
not as
also to
prevalent
do with
because there's not
you
as
got to
much.
assume it has to do with also like the
The
vaccines,
medical.
right? All the
Yeah, it's the
vaccines and
medical
shit,
side.
right?
It's 100% the medical side.
But you know, what is it? You know, like I mean, you could play devil's advocate and be like, well, there's going to be a few birth effects, but you don't want to have a million people having this, that, and the other either, right?
Not if those birth defects create a whole new fucking like
No, but I mean, like, what was it where your hands got deformed?
oh the lobster hand thing.
Yeah, but but that has to do with that's a vaccine that they
It's for
actually
inbreeding.
what?
I know a girl who has 4 fingers,
Inbreeding.
like her pinky's missing.
No, no, I wasn't thinking about that. It's as you get older, your bones start kind of bending over. I forget what it's called,
Crow's foot. What is that?
but
Rickets.
no, but no, no, no. But again, it's another vaccine that they give us, and it stops a whole bunch of people from having it. So I don't know. It's interesting.
Oh,
Uh,
polio.
polio. Yep, yep, polio.
That's feet though. That stops people from walking.
What do you mean? It literally, I've seen older people. They literally start curling up into a ball. I've seen it happen to people. It's not good.
No, definitely
Yeah, I
not.
mean, and so you got to figure if here's the thing. If I told people, I said 50% of you is going to get polio, or 1% of you is going to have a birth defect. Like, which one are you going to take? Right?
Or you're gonna have what's it called? You're gonna have bad arthritis. Like my grandfather, my great rest in peace. He lived to 90, but literally his hand was so bad, like he couldn't even close like one of his like some of his fingers, like when he was like during like when he was 85 to 90. That's how bad the arthritis got. Like he told me the pain was so fucking bad.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's interesting to think like to have 50% of the population have an issue or something like that, or whatever the percentage is, which is way higher than the percentage of birth defects. I don't know. It's a very tough thing to wage. I think most people's going to take the chance. I mean, that we are a person of chance, right?
Yeah.
So the polio vaccine was pretty effective. I remember when I was in fourth grade, I did a research project on Jonas Salk, the guy who made that vaccine.
Right.
So I had to research that whole subject for like 3 months. And there's like a mixed opinion. Like a lot of people feel like that vaccine did a lot more damage than it helped, but it did basically eradicate it in our fucking society. So it's like it really doesn't exist much anymore.
Right. But I mean, if I was to tell you today, I can give you guys a vaccine, right? And you're going to not get cancer. And then there's going to be a small percentage that's going to have a birth defect. Wouldn't people, I mean, you ain't going to want to risk cancer, right? You're going to have to weed out the few, right? I mean, isn't that what happens?
Well, I mean, cancer's fucking
Take it. I would take the cancer
cancer comes
vaccine.
from like our diet, honestly, in my opinion. Like I think it's like what we eat.
Well, we already talked about the radiation from the sun, too. Don't forget
Yeah,
that.
Well,
but
yeah, I
like,
mean
There's,
skin cancer,
there's a
but
lot of
like
factors. There's a lot of outside
some
factors.
I think it's food.
It's processed food, but there's
Yeah, I
also a
think
lot
our
of
food industry just is not here for us. They're, you know,
look at what RFJ Jr. What's his name? RFK Jr. Look
the
what he's
motherfucker.
doing.
Yeah, the goat.
He's,
oh,
he wants to ban all the like food dye, and he knows that all
No,
the shit's in.
that one's already happening. It should be by the end of the month. Most like almost every like the candy and the snack
So what's
industry and the soda
so what's
industry.
No,
gonna
but they
happen?
said
There's
they
not gonna
said
be
it
no
ain't going to
holiday.
have to go into effect for a few years or something
There's not
like
gonna be no
that.
more Halloween. We're gonna go. Every kid's gonna get broccoli and
No,
lettuce now.
dude, no, because you got to understand. Other countries have good fucking junk food. It's just not junk food made with fucking like this is
Trash,
chemicals and
like
shit.
yeah, like
No, we
shit
have
it's
like
not
food.
like
legitimate chemicals
it's
in
not
our
like
food.
Skills is gonna shut down. They're just gonna
No,
change their
Skittles is just
shit.
gonna have to figure out how they're gonna dye their red with beetroot.
So they're gonna have to
But
spend
one thing
more
you don't have to
money and
worry about
quality.
is you don't have to worry about Reese's peanut butter cups.
Dude, I
Yeah, dude,
love
I love
Reese's
Reese's
peanut butter
too.
cup.
That's a good one. That was a good one. I love Reese's. You know, I could eat Reese's until my teeth hurt.
Dude, don't get me a pack of
That
them,
would
and then
suck.
I'll throw those fuckers in the freezer and get a frozen
No,
Reese's. Woo,
I don't
baby.
even like getting like the regular like king size. I like going like to the
The
like
regular ones,
CVS and getting
just
like
the
the
regulars.
fucking now getting like the fucking Halloween bag.
Right. Oh yeah, exactly. But I don't like the bigger Reese's. Yes, but
I
I
like the
throw them in
little
the
ones, the
freezer
gold
too. I
ones.
like them in the freezer. Oh baby.
I like the ones that are in the gold wrappers.
The gold
Those little
wrappers?
ones. The little ones.
Oh no, fuck that. That's too
Oh,
much chocolate. No, no, no. You got to get the
that's,
regular ones.
yeah, you gotta get the other one. You ever make s'mores with a Reese's peanut butter cup?
Oh, 100%.
God,
No,
you
those
ever
chocolate, those
a
little
peanut
ones
butter
are
cup?
way too much chocolate. You just like chocolate. All
Nah, I like the Reese's, but those little ones are the shit.
right, let me get my nail. Dab time.
But, but I don't like just chocolate. It's got to be some good chocolate if it's gonna be just chocolate.
Dude, my nephew came over right now with my brother, and what's it called? This guy fucking brought like a sword because they went to Disneyland and for the 70th anniversary. That shit's badass. It's like it lights up and shit, and it makes sounds, and you can hear the Disney guy, like the owner of Disney, like his old voice, kind of. You know what I mean? When you press different buttons.
That's cool. I have a sword that makes other people make sounds.
Wait, what?
What?
Damn, that's that was a crazy one.
That's gay.
That's all
Oh, you just
I
stabbed
jump
me.
on all I
Oh, you
hear is
stabbed
that's
me.
a crazy one.
He also has a fucking thing with his chosen drink. So
Who are we talking about?
Mark,
They're making fun of me for my drink yesterday, the way it looked.
I do remember that.
and then he doubled down and poured it into a new cup.
You know what? It was tasty. You're just
Yeah,
jealous.
La-
Grant Widener was in the chat, and he said, looks like Mark can take a good gum shot.
Oh,
Cum
remember
shot.
Fear Factor when they made all the girls drink the cum.
What?
What?
That's crazy.
What?
Oh, look up
I'm gonna
Fear
have to watch
Factor
that.
horse
No.
Is this like? Hold on,
horse
hold on.
cum.
Is this ludicrous fear? Is this ludicrous Fear Factor or Joe Rogan Fear Factor?
No, Joe Rogan. That was when Joe
Okay.
Rogan said, "I think
This
I'm
fool
about
said
done with this
ludicrous.
shit."
Hold on, I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up.
Yep. Say Fear Factor horse cum. They drink
Mhm.
it
Oh,
like not you
Horse
see
semen.
do you see
no,
this
no,
do you see this
just look up horse
container?
comp.
They
Oh, they called it
literally
donkey
drink
juice.
this entire thing of it.
They called it donkey juice.
Or maybe it's donkey cum. I don't know. It was not okay.
Uh, that was gross, dog. Damn, Joe. Damn, Joe. You. All right, here.
Can you imagine your girl after doing this and she's like, "Nah, I don't swallow." It's like bullshit.
Ah, that's so
I
gross.
won money,
Uh,
but my family won't talk to me now.
Oh my
Hey,
goodness.
Bonnie Blue would do that shit in a second.
Uh.
oh, that's so bad.
Even Joe Rogan is shocked. Joe
Uh,
Rogan is confused.
no,
Hey,
legitimately, that's gross.
what was the reason for that show closing?
That
That
Well, because they were doing crazy shit.
that was one of the episodes that
What did the
basically everybody
government say?
said,
that was
Hey, the
one of the
government.
last episodes of
Hey,
the last
so Joe,
season.
so Joe Rogan got an email from the government like, dude, I love your
No, Joe
content, but you
Rogan
know,
said he was done because he was basically the one running this shit. Like he
yeah,
was
Joe
like,
I
I
didn't
think
want to
I'm done
do
with
it
He's
this.
anymore.
like, all right, at this point, I'm
Even
done.
Joe Rogan was like,
he didn't want to kill someone. He didn't want to kill someone or what? Fucking shit.
No,
Well,
that was just too
that
disgusting
wouldn't
to want to
kill
do again.
anybody. Yeah. That's just
Fuck
degrading at
that.
that point.
Like, it is so disgusting that it makes the
Yeah,
host
because
quit.
at that point you step back and you're like, so like when I started this, it was like people facing their fears, but now I'm making women drink cum in front of their husbands.
Yeah, it's not okay. His wife is like probably like, we
Oh
don't
yeah,
need the
that's
Like,
money. We
definitely
don't need the
on
money
his dad's
anymore.
part.
We're okay.
sometimes it's like, what the fuck am I doing? What have I done with my life? You know what? I'm gonna steal Tom Green's idea and start a podcast.
Oh, 100%. Tom Green was definitely the first podcast.
Yeah.
And then Joe Rogan got on with Red Band. Red Band's now with Kill Tony.
Tony, Tony
Yeah.
Hinchcliffe.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, yeah. Joe Rogan was on the what's his name? You just
Tom
read it.
Green told him to do it. Yes, he did.
Yeah,
It's an old video of
yeah.
that. I
That's
mean,
what I was about to say. Tom
I don't
Green
think
was like,
Tom
this
Green
doesn't.
said nobody do podcasts.
Well, no,
No,
no, I
because
didn't say.
they were having a
I'm just saying
conversation, and
solely
Joe
because
Rogan was like, "This is like the
But
best
yeah. Tom Green
format
was
I've ever
like,
seen."
yeah. It was like it wasn't a podcast. Like Tom Green did it before it was even called a
No,
podcast.
it was basically an access TV show like Wayne's World,
Right.
but
It
it
was
was
like a
Tom Green
PBS
sitting there at a
channel
desk,
shit. Yes, 100%.
like Eric Andre, the original
Eric
Eric
Andre
Andre.
did it too. Exactly. I loved Eric Andre. You know, Eric Andre went on Jackass and he had to back off because he said, "You guys are too crazy for me."
Oh
Yeah,
no,
he was
it's
in
just because of the
Jackass
constant
Forever.
torment. It's PTSD. You just can't be around them and not get fucked with. So
Yeah, and he
he
goes,
wasn't
"I
used to
can't
that.
handle it." And he goes, "You guys are zapping me with lasers, and I'm just trying to sit here."
Well, no, see, the thing is, like he was on Jackass Forever, but they were going to have this. They're doing a prank show. They're like doing this prank show, and he was on it with Johnny Knoxville, and then
Right.
I think what's her name from Precious. I don't know, but
Okay.
yeah, he ended up quitting because Johnny Knoxville kept pranking him on the show,
Right.
on the prank show.
And he'd be
And
like,
I'm
it
thinking,
wasn't even being filmed half the time.
but
And
he's
so
like how you
like he's
be
like
on a
getting
prank
pissed
show?
because you're literally doing it to him and it's not even being filmed. I'd be pissed too. I'd be like, what the fuck is the point? I mean, imagine as soon as we end the stream, somebody does something. It's like, wait, it would have been funnier on the stream.
So I watched a couple of the episodes, and they're pretty funny. They are pretty
Yeah,
funny.
they were. I did watch those. Yeah. But you could see
It's
how
like,
Eric was like, he always put somebody between him and Johnny.
mhm.
He didn't want to be anywhere near Johnny Knoxville.
Those guys are trolls, dude. I could already imagine you get trolled every second. It's probably fun to hang out with them, but you already know you're gonna get fucking trolled every second.
Yeah.
And
It's probably
like
fun
he
to hang
said,
out with them if
it's
they're not on
probably
a
funny for a
jackass
minute,
shit.
but it's like, how many times can you get tasered? And you're just like, all right, that's good. All right, guys, I got to get off here for a little bit. I'll be on tonight. I got to take care of some shit today. So I'll be on later tonight, probably about
fun, Mo.
7 o'clock my time. So about
For
7.
sure.
10 o'clock.
All right.
Cheers, everybody. Have a good day.
Hey, I
Thanks,
don't run
guys.
away this time, at least. All right, guys, have a good one, guys. Peace out.